you and Travis are known for having quite the bromance, Pat. I see you guys hanging out all the place. I got to make it out there with Tahoe with you guys one year, but it's such a big bromance that even Brittany is jealous. She tweeted out how jealous she was of your guys' relationship a few weeks ago. What were your honest first impressions of Travis? And vice versa. How did this bromance come together?
Should I tell him the story, dude?
Story? That's your call,
That's
man.
my call. It's a bad look on me, but so obviously I get here at the beginning of the year, and I'm still a rookie, so I'm just kind of going through the motions, trying to figure out the best way to kind of fit in. And I think the first time that I thought, I was like, me and Travis we're gonna be connected throughout my entire career was, you remember when we had the 4th preseason game? We used to have a little off time. You had like a little weekend. You played on Thursday. You kind of had a little week. Well, Coach Reed always would give you the walkthrough the day before the actual walkthrough. And me being a kid fresh out of college, I had a couple buddies that were rookies with me, and they were like, "Let's go out Saturday, man. Let's go out. We'll have the walkthrough on Sunday."
Got done. We're done with
just got back from St. Joe's. We had a great preseason. So we go out, and Coach Reed had told us the next day at like 8 o'clock, we're going to have a 15-minute walkthrough done. That's all you have on Sunday. So I set 8 alarms on my phone. I have them all. I go out with the rookies. Of course, I get out there, and I see old Travis Kelce out at the same spot as I'm at, and I'm like, "Hey, listen, Trav's like, come on, all y'all come over here to the table.
Let's do this.
Let's have a great time." So I have a great night. Get home, have all my alarms set. I made sure of that. Go to sleep, wake up, not to an alarm, wake up, look at the TV, and I see 8:15 on my TV screen on the resting thing. I didn't put my phone in the charger, so my phone died. And
I've done
a rookie mistake.
too many times.
And so I obviously drove to the facility extremely fast. Dangerous.
You can't overlook that
feeling.
initial feeling of understanding that you're not going to make it there on time is the
Your
most
heart
like
just drops.
No, this isn't happening.
This isn't happening.
This isn't happening.
Am I dreaming?
And then immediately you just start telling yourself how uselessly, you stupid idiot, how could you do this? You suck. You're an idiot. You're so unaccountable, man. You can't get it together, man.
And then to complete the story, I get there and I get to the facility, and they're already in the walkthrough, obviously, already going. And I walk up to the door, and like how the Chiefs facility is built, the defense does it on the first side of the field, and the offense is on the other side. And I was like, there is no chance I'm walking through the defense late to get to the offense side of the walkthrough.
I ain't going out
Meanwhile,
there,
we're playing the Super Bowl champs, the Patriots, like on opening night that week. And so I sit in the locker room, and I'm just sitting there shaking my head, and they call me up to the office, and I get like the max fine, all this different stuff, feel like an idiot. And I thought it was so weird that the first question they asked me was, "Were you with Travis?" And I was like, no, not at all. Why would you even ask that? And long story short, Travis was also late. He got there 5 minutes before me.
Oh, fuck, dude.
So
I'm sitting here. Dude, I'm coming into the building like, fuck, man. I can't believe I fucking screwed this up again, man. Because I'm not going to say I'm notorious for late, but I screwed up a few times before and have been late. So I'm in my head about it. I'm like, man, Coach Reed is going to kill me, man. I can't even look at this guy in his eyes. I'm going to be looking down at the ground while he tells me I'm the worst teammate ever, man. And I walk into the building, and they're like, were you with Pat last night? Where's Pat at? I was just like, my dog, man. I'm not alone. Let's go, man. At that point, I knew we were teammates, man. I knew that guy was going to win the Super Bowl.
Ride or die together, baby.
I will say, since then, though, I believe me and Travis have never been late again. So that we have been on the straight and narrow since then. So I won't be late again. I don't know about Travis.
I can't. I don't think Coach Reed will stand me ever being late again. So I'd make sure I get my ass up and going early, man.
Dude, I was late one time in college. Do you remember the college rule? And in Cincinnati, if you were late for the Friday morning lift, they would make you, the whole team, do stadium steps.
Oh yeah.
Until the guy showed up, and they would take somebody to go get him.
Oh, my gosh.
I woke up, same thing, realized I was late. in my street clothes, went straight into the stadium and just started doing stadiums.
Let's go, man.
They made
Hey,
me
your
go for an
team-
hour and a half.
This is how bad I was.
Teammates can
dude.
respect that, though. Your teammates were
Exactly.
like, this guy cares.
No, he feels bad about it. He's doing it in Timberlands. It's sweet. I remember I used to do what is it? I used to have like a psychological yeah, man. I mean, time is time, you know. Back in college, I wasn't really pressed about being late. So I would show up late or something like that, and I would get told I got to be at that 5 o'clock stadium step run, and I would be ready. That was the only thing I was on time for, and just like Rocky Balboa, that shit, just like sprint the fuck out of them and just be like, I'm getting better today, baby. So they stopped making me run stadium steps and started making me push pennies on like the weight room floor, which is not a slippery surface.
What?
You know what I mean? Yeah, I had to push pennies with my
Pennies?
finger, and I wasn't allowed
I've
to.
heard of plate pushes.
No, dude.
I've never heard of penny pushes.
Pennies against a weight room floor, and I had to do it in a figure eight, and I wasn't allowed to be on like my knees or like
Your
laying
knees,
down.
yeah. You're like
I
bear
had to
crawling,
stand-
essentially.
Yeah, I had to stand up.
That
and do
sounds
this.
terrible.
Dude, couldn't get hyped for that one, so they beat me on
The
that
sickest thing I've done in college was have you done like the rolls where you have to get like this and this barrel roll across the field? Everybody's just throwing that the entire time.
Terrible.
Well, my first punishment, it was a team punishment for everybody who was missing class. Kingsbury had us do that, but he played Get Your Roll On, which like, everybody get your roll on. He played it for like 30 minutes straight. And everybody's
That's
just
so
rolling
sick.
and throwing up. I'm like, this is just psychological warfare by Coach Kingsbury out here at Texas Tech.
That's good stuff.
When you hear that song to this day, do you have like Pavlov's dog? Like, are you like immediately?
No,
just like,
I hate it. I hate it immediately. All I can think about is how sick I was that Wednesday morning at 4:30 before class.
That boy's stomach starts
Yeah.
turning over, man. That's good shit.